Did you know that behind every glass of orange juice on your table, millions of pounds of oranges go through an incredible journey? I spent 3 months following the largest orange groves in the United States. What I discovered about harvesting technology and the pressure behind every single orange will amaze you. In the next 8 minutes, you'll understand why every American orange is worth far more than you think. Orange harvesting is not just a human job. It's a combination of tradition and modern technology. In the vast groves of Florida and California, where the majority of the United States oranges are grown, harvesting is no longer just about labor-intensive manual picking. It's a perfect blend of traditional techniques and cutting-edge technology. In large-scale orchards, farmers have adopted mechanized harvesters that use shaking technology to harvest tons of oranges in just a few hours. These machines gently shake the trees, causing ripe fruit to fall onto large nets that catch them, ready for sorting and transport. But in smaller orchards, where quality is paramount, human hands are still essential. Even though technology has improved, we still rely on the skill of experienced pickers to ensure that each orange is harvested at the peak of ripeness, says a farmer from a smaller grove. The machine helps, but the personal touch is still irreplaceable. Machines can't replicate the careful judgment required to choose the best fruit, says another farmer. While robotic harvesters are quickly gaining popularity for their efficiency, they often need human oversight to handle the delicate nature of the fruit. Farmers continue to use their expertise to select the ripest oranges and ensure only the best fruit makes it to the processing plant. It's a dance of technology and tradition, says a farm manager. This blend of modern harvesting machines and human expertise is shaping the future of the industry, making the harvest process faster, more efficient, and still grounded in care. Once harvested, the oranges begin their journey to the processing plants, where their transformation begins. After being carefully picked from the groves, the journey of every orange continues at the processing plant, where the transformation from fresh fruit to juice begins. The first step is cleaning. Each orange is thoroughly washed to remove any dirt, pesticide residues, or other contaminants that may have come into contact with the fruit during harvesting. This process ensures that only the cleanest and safest fruit enters the production line. Next, the oranges are inspected for ripeness and quality. Advanced automated systems use sensors to measure factors like color, size, and sugar content, ensuring that only the best oranges are selected for fresh juice production. As the fruit moves down the conveyor belt, quality control workers also perform visual checks to ensure no damaged or imperfect fruit makes it through. Once the oranges pass quality inspection, they are sent to the juicing machines. The fruit is squeezed and the juice extracted, while the pulp, seeds, and peel are separated for other uses such as making marmalade or concentrates. The juice is then filtered, pasteurized, and stored, ready for bottling. The process is quick, but it's all about maintaining quality, says one of the plant's technicians. We make sure that every drop of juice is as fresh as the day it was picked. As the juice travels down the assembly line, it is packed and shipped to stores around the world, bringing the refreshing taste of fresh oranges to consumers everywhere. The U.S. orange industry generates billions annually, but behind that success is immense pressure. While the orange industry in the U.S. is a multi-billion-dollar business, the pressures that farmers face every season are immense. From unpredictable weather patterns to the volatile global market, orange farmers are constantly racing against time to ensure a successful harvest. The growing season for oranges is relatively short, and the time window to pick the fruit at the perfect ripeness is critical. If the harvest is missed, the crop can be ruined, and the farmer may face financial losses. The weather is our biggest enemy, says a seasoned farmer. A heat wave or an unexpected storm can wipe out weeks of work, and we can lose everything in just a few days. On top of the natural risks, farmers also deal with market fluctuations. Prices for oranges can drop unexpectedly, making it harder for farmers to cover the high costs of labor, machinery, and irrigation systems. The cost of maintaining an orange grove is significant, sometimes upwards of $8,000 per acre, which includes the costs for fertilizer, pesticides, and water management systems. But despite all the hard work and investment, the income farmers make is often a small fraction of the price the fruit fetches at retail. If we don't get it right, it's not just about losing money, says another farmer. It's about the community that depends on us for work and sustenance. Farmers not only bear the weight of their business but the responsibility of feeding families and contributing to the economy. Oranges are more than just fruit, they represent health, energy, and new beginnings. In the United States, oranges are not just a popular fruit, they are deeply embedded in culture and tradition. For many, a glass of orange juice in the morning is a ritual, signaling the start of a new day. From the breakfast table to celebrations, oranges have become a symbol of freshness, vitality, and family gatherings. Oranges have been a part of my life since I was a child, says a local farmer who grows oranges on a small family farm. I remember my grandmother making fresh orange juice every morning. It's not just the juice, it's the memories attached to it. The tradition of making fresh orange juice has been passed down through generations, deeply ingraining the fruit into family life. Beyond the family kitchen, oranges hold a special place in many community events and festivals. Each year, California hosts the Orange Festival, where people gather to celebrate the harvest. Visitors indulge in local delicacies, fresh orange juice, and artisanal products made from oranges. These festivals bring the community together, says a festival organizer. They connect us to the land and to the generations of farmers who've worked hard to grow this fruit. Oranges also represent health and well-being. Rich in vitamin C, they're often seen as a symbol of good health and a fresh start, not just for the body but for the spirit. Oranges are more than just a fruit, they are a tradition, a memory, and a symbol of vitality. The U.S. orange industry faces many challenges, from pests to climate change. As the global demand for oranges continues to rise, the U.S. orange industry is not without its challenges. Climate change, pests, and diseases are threatening crops, making the future of orange farming uncertain. We're seeing more unpredictable weather, longer droughts and more extreme storms, says a farmer from California. This is affecting the overall yield and quality of the fruit. Farmers are working tirelessly to adapt. Sustainable farming practices are becoming increasingly important in combating these challenges. We've had to change the way we irrigate, use less pesticide, and focus more on soil health, explains a farm manager. It's all about sustainability and reducing the environmental impact. Innovation plays a key role in the future of orange farming. New technologies, such as disease-resistant crops and advanced irrigation systems, are being used to improve the resilience of the crops. We're also experimenting with newer, more efficient harvesting machines, says another farmer, who has adopted robotic harvesters to increase efficiency. These technologies allow farmers to address the ongoing labor shortage and keep up with rising production costs. Despite these efforts, the economic pressures remain. The industry must continually innovate to meet the demands of a growing population while maintaining high standards of quality and sustainability. The future is about finding a balance between innovation, tradition, and sustainability to ensure that we can continue providing high-quality oranges for generations to come. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on more fascinating agricultural stories.